want a Joby. I want a Joby for Christmas, Mum. Oh, Mum, give me a Joby. I want two Jobies. I want the little one and the big one. I want the little one for when I go down the street so no one notices. And I want the big one for when I'm out in the bush so it's bigger. I should be in movies with these teeth. Please, sir, can I have some more?
Oh, hello. Can you guess what I've been? Shall I be it again? That's right. I'm being an idiot, aren't I?
Three ends on it, a three-ender. Bit of a stub there. She's an absolute beauty. That's going in the collection. I'd call that about an 8.5 grading. Look at the end on that one. She's a beauty. Alright guys. As you can see, I'm just getting this stick ready for the collection. Getting any foreign debris off it to make sure it'll maintain its quality over time. This will go in there.
My brother called me Bang Bang. Not nice, because I'm not Bang Bang, I'm P-Dog. P-Dog in the house! In the house. I don't know what Dad was thinking. Dad giving him a fucking shotgun. P-Dog. We didn't even realise the dam was that, to be honest. We no. Everybody get there. Bang! Oh, the sound, I didn't feel the beat, turn the sound. That's why God give it to me. Stop fighting the guy with that beat, chunky motherfucker. Yeah! You see?
Quality over time. This will go in the S5 collection with all the other S5s. It's quite a good specimen. As you can see, it looks kind of like a gun where it's got two firing barrels at the end. It's quite funny how these sticks look like other things than aren't sticks, but it's a great specimen. I'd say it's about a K8. You're looking at, yeah, look at that gerbridge, beautiful. Alright, that's going in the collection. Okay guys, that's a good one. I'll see you later.
You're about to witness 6 of the best farts in Australia. These are magnificent. Stick around till the end. We've got some surprises. I've heard Aiden do some curly ones. He's a solid performer. He has trouble hitting the high notes, but he's really got some rough and smooth timbers. Aiden Krepler. Not bad, 6.8. Jason likes to tense up when he farts, which creates a very unique tonal sound, which you only hear from people from Southeast Asia. He's a great performance, he's got a scooped arsehole, and let's hear it. Jason Pretzel. And that's a great effort from Jason Pretzel. I'm going to give that a solid 8.2. Basil LT has got a classic old man flattened arsehole, and boy can he rip them. The timbers are unique and solid in performance. Let's hear it for Basil. Basil LT. Classic Basil. I'm giving that an 8.2.
All I eat is jelly
jelly and I get a bigger belly and I watch a lot of telly and I fly away. All I eat is jelly and I get a bigger belly and I watch a lot of telly and I fly away.
And I'm not somebody else, I'm you, you know, like, you can write music too, it's just that I'm better at it, that's all. You've probably got a job, some of you have anyway, so it's no different, you know. I might sit down and spend 6 hours writing songs, but when I'm finished that, I go and eat food like everybody else, you know, like...
Aldous Bowman is a legitimate contender. He's got a 6.0 butthole rating due to excessive cycling. Let's hear what Aldous' arsehole has to say for itself. Aldous Bowman. That's a solid 8.8 for Aldous. And then there's Mindy, my ex-girlfriend. She's a great lady, but can she rip 'em? She farts like a racehorse, guys. Let's listen up. Mindy Kamen. And ladies and gentlemen, that's a solid 10 for Mindy. Blood out your asshole, Mindy.
You know, like a lot of people think, like, that I'm blind because I'm always wearing sunnies. But, like, if you see me live, you know that I'm not blind because I can do stuff that blind people can't do. Peace out to my boys and girls kicking it, you know? Beatbox.
Days revolution, days revolution.
All I eat is jelly and I get a bigger belly and I watch a lot of telly and I fly away.
Hi guys, Bushman Brown here to tell you all the steps you need to know how to buy a car. Now, buying a car is a very frustrating and stressful situation. You want to buy the best car you can for the right amount of money, and that could go wrong. That could go really wrong. You could get a car that's a dud, and then what do you got? You got a dud car and you spend all your money. So you have to have a think about it. Think about what it's like to own a car. Think about whether you'll enjoy it, whether you need a car or you need a motorbike. The important thing is I'm going to take you through those steps, step by step, so you can buy a car and you'll know that that's the best car for you, unless you want a motorbike. Okay?
The Intimate Life of Margot and Frankie. Brought to you by Bitsy Rolls. Get more roll to the inch. Margaret dear, are you itchy? I'm itchy. Yes, I'm itchy too. I'm very itchy. Where are you itchy? Itchy downstairs, Margot dear. Very itchy downstairs. Same. Why would I be itchy downstairs, Margot? Why? Well, don't look at me. I didn't sleep with Bruce. Margot, I didn't even mention Bruce. Well, Bruce has nothing to do with it, dear. We're just itchy. Margot, what's going on? Tell me the truth. Have you been sleeping with Bruce? Don't be silly. I would never sleep with Bruce. I don't even like him that much.
Oh, Frank, sometimes I think you're just a boy. You're always thinking of Voltron and that other one with the lion.
Okay? So the thing is, you've just got to enjoy yourself. You just got to enjoy the process of buying a car step by step. Step one, you find out what sort of car you like. You want a big car? You want a little car? You want something that doesn't crash?
You don't realize how crazy the world can be until you spend half an hour on Twitter. I'm sick of pretending you're a detective. We should split up.
Good idea. We can cover more ground that way.
You can tell me this is a bird flying all you want. I still think it's a rabbit on skis in the middle of a long jump. Look at the little rabbit on the skis. According to research, 9 out of 10 people don't even notice when you replace words with random musical instruments. I couldn't believe what I saw on Countdown today. It was just bang out of order.
You want something that does burnouts? What do you want? Figure it out. Get a piece of paper. Figure out what sort of car you want. Step 2. How much money you got? Where are you going to get the money from? What's Mum doing? How much has she got? How much you got in the bank? How many papers can you deliver in a day? And how much does that get you? How long will you have to wait for your right car? Now, once you've worked out your budget
and you worked out what car you want. You got to find the car you want in that budget, which is the best car for you.
You're never too old to say horses when you drive past some horses. Most cutting thing you can say is, who's this clown? Because it implies they're A, a clown, and B, not even one of the better known clowns. I told you. Fake breeds, I've told people my dog is the dog park, Venetian Dabney, Brown Fetter, Waxbeard, Oxnard Park, Blue Hustler, and High Presbyterian!
Now, you can look on Facebook, you can look in the paper, you can go to car dealerships. Now, one thing you have to think about in car dealerships, this is another step. What these guys want to do is sell you a car. That's what they're there for. But the thing is, they want to sell you the car they want to sell you. And you've got to tell them, I want the car that I want. So don't be pushed into anything. You say this is a big decision, and I'm going to make it. And you lay down the law. You let them know that it's your car to buy. And you'll decide. And don't let them push you around.
Staglers presents Amazing Australians! Group 1 finals here and now! Australian number 1 Paisley Andrews, well, he can fit 8 pencils up his nose at one time! Fantastic, give him a hand! And that's a 6.9 for Paisley! What an effort! Give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen! Australian number 2, Frank Belton, can fit 32 earbuds in his ear! Fantastic, ladies and gentlemen, give him a hand! And what about Frank Belton? What an effort! 8.9! Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen!
If you say come in and they see you as a sucker who's going to be pushed around, they'll press your buttons and get you thinking you want that car when you've already decided what car you want. So just be careful. Now, you got to set another step. You got to dress appropriately. Dress, don't put your old skivvy on or anything. Don't wear a skivvy. Wear something appropriate. You know, you could think about what you wore to the last wedding you went to if you're lucky enough to go to a wedding. Think about, well, that's going to do me. Now, you don't want to come in there acting all poor. So, you don't want to turn up on a bicycle or on foot. You want to loan a mate's car and act like you got a bit of money. That way, they know they're going to give you the best treatment because you got money to spend. Don't worry if you don't have money to spend. You say, I just want this shit one because that's all I want, because that's my style. And just make sure you get a good deal.
Number 3, Jackie Preston, can fit 12 hot dogs in her mouth. Give her a hand, ladies and gentlemen! And a solid number for Jackie Preston. That's a 7.2. Let's hear it for her, ladies and gentlemen!
So that's another step. Getting a good deal. You got to know how to haggle. Now, haggling's all part of the process. Now, if they say, oh, this is a sticky price, we won't go lower, you say, you watch your mouth, sir. You say, you watch your mouth. I'm here to buy a car. I'm here to buy a car off you. And if you want me to buy that car, you'll do exactly as you're told. Then you want to do some sort of dance or some sort of pose that lets them know that you're the authority in the relationship. And then it's up to you whether you buy a car. And generally they'll step
And contestant number 4, rounding out Group 1, Ryan Fardell, a truly amazing Australian. He can fit a whole number 11 Stegler's frozen chicken up his backside. Let's hear it for Ryan, ladies and gentlemen. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Ryan Fardell has pulled a number 11 out of his backside to win the competition. We have a winner, ladies and gentlemen. We have a winner. Ryan Fardell is a winner of Group 1. Give him a hand, ladies and gentlemen.
And generally they'll step down. and they'll say how much you want to buy it for, and you decide the price based on how much you've got, and it's going to be a real fun day, and you're going to get the car you want. If, on the other hand, they say, listen mate, you got to pay the sticker price, just do something like and then walk away a bit, and you watch them. They'll come back to you. I'll say, oh, all right buddy, we'll give you $1,000 off. Just don't flinch. It's a game. It's a game, guys. And girls. Girls can buy cars too. It's the 21st century. And girls, you got... Girls, you got the power. Listen, if you're not sure, and this is another step. Girls, if you're not sure that you can negotiate for the right car for you, then you find a good man and you get him to negotiate for you, okay? It's that simple. It's that simple. Don't get some lily-livered little man who can't buy a car. It's up to you. If you want a good car, you got to find a man who can deliver you the right car for you. Okay, guys, they're the main steps. There's a few more steps you can buy in my brochure that'll get you through to all the steps that you need to buy a car. So, look, if you don't buy the right car, that's up to you. I've given you the information. I've given you what you need to know. Have a good one.
I'm really happy. I'm really happy. The wife's coming home tonight. She's got some washing she needs done. And she said I can make her a nice meal, but she said she's got to get an early night's sleep, which is how she is. She's very tired. She works hard, so she's staying around here for, I don't know, maybe just tomorrow, and then she's back at Darren's house, but it's good to have her home. Yeah, and Darren worked hard together, so Darren's a nice guy. Very, very strong. Very strong. Very strong man, and, you know, he picks on me a little bit. I just think he's a bit jealous because man wasn't married, and he probably likes her too. He's spending so much time together. She's around there like 5 days a week. She comes home. Yeah. Costs a lot to keep her happy, but that's... You got a good woman. You do anything for him, don't you guys? Bushman here, lost my dog. Terry! Terry! That's my fucking dog. Terry!
Get on board with Special Days Day. Have a party on Special Days Day. Think about the special days. Do you struggle with all the days? Whether it be International Childhood Heart Disease Day, Are You OK Day, Have a Cry Day, World Thinking Day, Clean Up Australia Day, World Compliment Day, and the list goes on. Are you tired of trying to keep up with all these days? Well, now you can celebrate them all in one day. Celebrate the love on Special Days Day.
Get over here, you mongrel bastard! Terry! He's in the bushes somewhere. I'm gonna get him off. Logan! Terry!
Special Days Day. get together with friends and make it special. Special Days Day is about remembering all the special days that we have during the year in one day called Special Days Day. This is about taking all the special days, deciding which ones we care about, and focusing on them in this day so we can focus on our own lives during the other days. Have a party, have a blast and fun. Does this sound like a good idea to you? Something you can manage? Something you won't forget? Only having to remember one day? Well, get on board. But when do we do it? On April 6th, we have Special Days Day. Why April 6th? Because that's my birthday. Watch some native dancing. Noddy visits Biggies. Noddy has a yawn and a stretch and opens his eyes. Hi, Bed. How are you this morning? Good, thanks, Noddy. How are you? I'm pretty good, Bed. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And Bed says, what are you up to today, Noddy? And Noddy says, I think I'm going to visit Biggie's. Yeah, I'm going to visit Biggie's. Noddy goes out to the kitchen to make breakfast and starts buttering his bread. Hi, Bread. How are you today? I'm great, Noddy. How are you? I'm also great. Hey, Noddy, what are you up to today? And Noddy says, well, Toast, I'm going to visit Biggie's. Celebrate Special Days Day on April 6th. Fly balloons, but not too many. It's bad for the environment. To celebrate Special Days Day, go to www.april6th.org. Noddy takes off his jammies and puts on a clean set of jammies. Hi, jammies. Hi, Noddy. How are you today? I'm great, jammies. How are you? Oh, we are fantastic, Noddy. Noddy, what are you up to today? Well, it's funny you should ask, jammies, because we're going to visit Biggie's.
Good afternoon, everyone. Dylan Narpin claims he intentionally led with his head. The result in Sims suffering a fractured jaw. He also back claims by Broncos coach Wayne Bennett that he was boasting after the incident.
I'm here to say that I did intentionally lead with my head. Probably the hardest part of my head hit the softest part of his.
Napa says he was committed to the tackle. There was time to change course.
I definitely was showboating.
Accidents happen, and that's all it was.
An intersection in Dubbo is causing anxiety and safety concerns for people with a disability.
Traffic lights allow 27 seconds to cross a road.
That's all from me.
Thanks very much.
From me.
Thanks very much. Sue?
Me.
Thanks.
Me.
Dun, dun, dun.
Noddy rushes outside, throws the stick for Bumpy, and Bumpy says, "Ruff, ruff, 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 ruff." Noddy says, "You're a good boy, Bumpy. Yes, you are. You're a good boy. What's that, Bumpy? What's that? Where am I headed? Well, let me tell you, Bumpy." Then Noddy says, "I'm going to visit Biggie's, Bumpy." The state of play on the internet is become increasingly difficult for women, especially those in minority groups. The internet is becoming increasingly toxic to women. This is caused by men who don't get none, or men who want to control the lives of women and are scared of their power.
The internet has become not a safe place for women, especially for those with a voice or an opinion. Some of these opinions aren't good and aren't helpful and are toxic within themselves. This creates an environment where the virgins and misogynists become more self-righteous and toxic, making the current structure of the internet unviable. Femme Digital has spent the last 5 years working on a solution to this problem, and now it is ready for release. Introducing Broadband, women's only internet. Sign up to Broadband today. A safe space for women and girls around the world, without mean men to pick on them or toxic women who defend them boys. Come on now, let's get on Broadband. Let's get on Broadband. Women's only internet, no man allowed.
Noddy races over to the car, hops in the car, turns it on, and starts speeding down the road. Hi, car! How are you going? Car says, I'm great, Noddy, how are you? And Noddy says, I'm great, let's go! And car says, where are we going? Noddy says, I don't know about you, car, but I'm going to visit Big Ears! Noddy flies past the stoplight. Hi, stoplight! Hi, Noddy! Where you going? I'm off to visit Big Ears! Noddy gets pulled over by Constable Plod. Hi, Constable Plod! Hi, Noddy! Where do you think you're going? Well, Constable Plod, I'm going to visit Big Ears!
Hey, Bushman here. I got a part in a movie. Haven't been given the script yet, but I want to do a bit of practice. It's a sci-fi movie. It should be good. I just wanted to sort of get into character and show some of my skills. So here we go. 240. Get it to the bridge. Go. Send me reinforcements. Okay. Check on Roger Smithfield's leg injury. Let's go. Danger ahead. Everybody, heads up. Whoa.
Yes. Noddy jumps in his car, flies over to Big Ear's house, gets out of the car, runs up to the door, bangs on the door. Hi, door. How you going? Hi, Noddy. I'm going great. How are you? I'm fantastic. What are you up to, Noddy? Well, is it an obvious door? I've come to visit Big Ears!
It's gonna be okay. Let's fight for the freedom of the people. Let's do it. Not a time to give up. Let's go. Yeah. Delta fire. 1, 2, 2.
It's time for a change, Australia. It's a new paradigm brought to you by the blokes at the Australian government. Introducing the 14-day week, the biggest change since Jesus himself. Your new week will look like this. It'll be 12 weekdays with 2 days rest, with a 2-day break in the middle of the work week. Bloody brilliant! Noddy bangs and bangs on the door, but nobody answers. So he runs around the back, and there's Big Ears, crouched down behind a ladder. Hi, Big Ears. I've come to visit my closest, oldest friend. It's you, Big Ears. I've come to visit Big Ears! Get off my property, you little freak! You're not welcome here, Noddy! We're not friends anymore! Go away! Leave me alone! Remember what the court said! Not within 300 metres, Noddy! Please leave! Please leave me alone, Noddy! Celebrate How Are You Day. On the 14th of September, celebrate How Are You Day, the day after Are You OK Day. How Are You Day is a day where we aim to be civil, but not get too deep into other people's bullshit. Celebrate How Are You Day on the 14th of September. Lit up? Darren's cooking jokes, eh, brah? You ever make some stew and then throw in some corn flour? And then say, what thickens? Get a dog up, ya! Bushman here, just on my day off at home. Just... If you've seen a dog, let me know. Lost me dog. It's upsetting. It's really upsetting. Lost me dog. Hi guys, Bushman here. I'm out in the bush, the Australian bush, hunting the rare cocking bird. The rare Bletchington cocking bird. I've heard there's a batch of them around here. That's what you call a group of cocking birds, a batch. And we're going to see if we can hunt one down. But what we're going to have to do first is set a trap. So the first thing you want to do if you're going to set a trap is snap one off and make sure they got a meal to come and find. Here we go. Oh, get the beans down. Oh, that's it. Oh. Oh, this is gonna be tasty. Oh, okay. Oh, that snapped off fairly clean. I don't need to wipe that. Oh, there we go. Oh, tasty morsel. They'll love that. Now let's go and sit back and wait for the cocking birds to come. So if you see a dog, you know, behind this tree will be good. Generally when you're chasing, you want to grab them by the neck. That's the easiest way. They're not the fastest birds once they're on the ground, so they shouldn't be too hard to catch. So we'll come around here, we'll catch ourselves a cocking bird. Bletchington cocking birds are native to Australia. Yeah, they're generally only out this time of year. They go underground other times of year. Just before it gets cold, they come out, feast on various types of feces. They're a feces eater. Unique to the bird kingdom. They're big on feces. Hard day. Not that I'm that fond of the mutt, but he's a good breeder. Brings me in a lot of dough. Want to get the mongrel back. Kingdom. They're big on feces, and they love a bit of human snaffle. So there's my package over there
Oh, I got the camera around the wrong way. Sorry guys, you're looking at me. Here we go. So my package is on the ground over there, if I can get the camera in the right angle. And if we wait... Lost me dog. And if we wait here, we should see one of these little Blakeshington bad boys come in for the kill. Now the ones with the red heads are the girls. They're the most valuable. But the males are a bit stupid, so they're easier to catch. So it's probably easier to catch 2 males than 1 female, because the females are quite agile, and if you do catch them, they'll be very, very cranky at you, and probably report you to the manager.
You have trouble getting out there and meeting people? Well, you're not alone. Lots of people have trouble getting out there and meeting people. Do you want to know the solution to getting out there and meeting people? It's dead simple. If you want to be getting out there and meeting people, use extra virgin olive oil. Why do you think the Greeks and Italians have no trouble getting out there and meeting people? Use extra virgin olive oil. Use extra virgin olive oil. Get out there and meet people, you bloody ning-dong. Go on your bike, son. Go on, you can do it. Made in Australia. Use extra virgin olive oil.
So just be careful on that one. So we'll just wait here. I'll switch the camera off because this could take 10 to 15 minutes. I don't want to waste battery, and I'll get back to you when they're ready to pounce. Good on you guys. Hey guys, how to get rid of your dirty undies if you've shit yourself. Be creative. Pull them where you like. Don't make it visible. Hide them out of sight.
Brady corner. Here we go. Let's go party out. Oh, look at it. Bird, not that. Rotten button. Shoot flatten mangy. Cause also that's an speech.
Don't make it visible. Hide them out of sight. Just hide those undies. Get rid of the evidence. That's what you gotta do. It's gonna be alright. Yeah, I hope that was helpful. No.
Three Frogs by Ricky Brown. There were once 3 frogs. These 3 frogs were kings who ruled over the 3 kingdoms. The Water Kingdom, the Land Kingdom, and the Tree Kingdom. Then all the other animals got upset because the 3 frogs were being smart. They banished the 3 frog kings for 3 months or until they woke up to themselves. The 3 frog kings learned to be great rulers in time, but sometimes they would act up for shits and giggles.
Welcome back to another episode of Life Hacks Australia with Ricky Brown. Look what I got here. What are these? What are these little fellas? You know, you find them on bread. You find them on packing sliced bread. Like general slice, you can get an unsliced bread as well. But these are called bread clips. And they keep the packet closed so the bread doesn't go mouldy or stale. So they're great little tools, but you can use them for more than that. And today we're going to be looking at what you can use a bread clip for around the house and out in the big city. Let's go, guys. So I've got these things here. I think they're off a shower curtain, but the thing is they're all in a mess, and I want to actually get them tidy and put them away. And there we go. They're all They're all clipped together and sorted into a little group of 5. Isn't that great?
All the latest on the stargazing live world record attempts.
And we'll be joined by an Indian cooking star. She sold more copies of her cookbook than Harry Potter. Don't miss it.
This lady has sold more cookbooks than Harry Potter. I didn't even know that Harry Potter sold cookbooks, but I am assuming that she must have sold a lot, because if Harry Potter put out a cookbook, it would sell like crazy.
She sold more copies of her cookbook than Harry Potter.
So this lady has sold more cookbooks than Harry Potter. Who knew Harry Potter was a bit of a chef? There you go. Bit of a cook in the kitchen. Isn't that great? Simple bread clip. Now I've got food here. I've got food in this bag that's been opened. Let's give it a go. I'm going to be using 2 bread clips on this one to the extra bag. There we go. 2 bread clips on there. And that's going to keep the oxygen away from the food inside. Keep the mice and bugs and termites out. And keep it fresh, which is what you want. And that's all done with that simple bread clip and a regular plastic bag. Now I've got a hard drive here that I carry around with me. Now I've got a hard drive here that I carry around with me, and I use it for movies and all sorts of storage stuff. The problem with this is it's messy. Right? Clip that on there and clip that on there. Oh, that one's broken. That must have been an inferior bread clip. Oh, my bread clip. Oh, where's that put? Yeah, you want to actually use some sort of system to make sure you don't lose your bread clips, because you want to keep them all in one place so they're together. But you maybe what you need to do is clip a peg or a bread clip on your shirt, and that'll remind you of where you've put your bread clips. Isn't that a great idea? Thanks, guys. Alright, I found my bread clips on the table. Yeah. So we'll go back to fixing this cord up. So as you can see, this cord is there we go, look at that. Simple bread clip, and now that's neat and tight. Can't ask for better. That's fantastic. You could pay a lot of money, like $8-9 for an actual proper clip for that hard drive. And you like, how much is a loaf of bread? $1.20, $1.50. It's actually worth buying the bread and throwing the bread out just to keep the bread clip for the hard drive. So, g'day, and welcome to the Quiet Talker podcast with Ricky Brown. I really hope that you're having a good day and things are going well for you. That things are fine, you're enjoying yourself. Let's get into it. Back to the old man, I could see that things were going off track. I was struggling. Okay, now What else can we do with a bread clip? I think that simple little bread clip. Now, just say there's some sort of breakdown of society and money's not worth anything anymore. What are you going to trade with? What are you going to use to trade goods? Because they're going to become more valuable. And these are going to be very valuable. Because people just throw them away. They don't realise the value. They'll think, alright, I get these every day. But what if they're not manufactured anymore? What if they're not manufactured because the building's been blown up in a war? So you want to hold on to these because not only are they useful around the house, in the city, or in the country, or in the bush, but they're also, like, as a useful item, as a life hack, or also can be used as a currency. So you could say blue one's worth 100, yellow's worth 200, red one's worth 25, and a green one's worth about 6,000-7,000, depending on who you're trading with.
The Intimate Life of Margot and Frankie. Brought to you by Bitsy Rolls. Get more roll to the edge.
Margot, I'm hanging out with the boys tonight. Toby's got a new t-shirt and he wants me to come and check it out. But Frankie, Thursday night's our night. Are you sure you want to not spend quality time with the one you love? I can always go around and see Bruce. Margot, honey, don't talk like that. You know you and Bruce are through. It's just me and you now. Forget about Bruce. It's just me and you. I'm just going round to check out Toby's t-shirt. It's no big deal. Isn't it, Frank? Isn't it?
Guys, Bushman here. Here to give you some prime information on how to roast your chicken, if you know what I mean. Now, if you need to roast your chicken, you want to keep it soft and tender. Keep it oily and, you know what I mean? Hey? So just, if you want to roast your chicken, just take it easy, take your time. You know, don't rush these things. Enjoy the experience of roasting your chicken. Steggler's presents Amazing Australians, 1985 Grand Champion. This is Dickie Pullerton. He's the 1987 Amazing Australians Grand Champion. What's so amazing about Dickie Pullerton? Well, you may ask. Dickie holds the record for the world's largest bog. Dickie's record-breaking turd weighed in at 9.8 kilograms fresh, beating out Sweden's Johan Vargas by over 3 kilograms. I think you'd all agree that's one massive loaf. The huge shit has resided at Questacon in Canberra since 1988, where it was featured as part of Australia's bicentennial celebrations. The massive one-piece nugget is still on public display, and if you pay $8, you can poke it with a stick. I think I still have feelings for Bruce. I think there's still something there, a connection. Honey, what have I told you? Bruce is no good for you. He's no good for you. He treats you bad. Just stay home and cook a hot pot curry or something. I'll be home soon. I'm just going round to check out Toby's t-shirt, that's all. I don't know, Frank. Me and Bruce had something special, Frank. It was something special. He might have not always treated me right, but his heart was in the right place. You must understand that. Margot, dear, if you're not home when I come back from seeing Toby's t-shirt, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I just don't know. Maybe if you do go, you shouldn't come back. I thought we had something. I thought what we had was special. I'm just being silly, Frank. I'll be here when you get back. Don't you worry about a thing. What time you coming back exactly, so I can be sure that things are ready for you? Because the chicken mightn't be ready. You gotta roast it until it's done, and that's the important thing. So you gotta hold back on the energy. You gotta, take your time. Don't overdo it. take breaks if you need to, okay guys? Because we all know that it's a pretty good time if you're going out there and you're gonna roast your chicken. Oh, Margot, I love you so much. I'll be back around 10. I love you so much, Margot. You wouldn't even believe how much I love you. I love you with all my heart and soul, Margot. I love you too, Frankie. You're such a gentle spirit. I'll be here around 10 then. I'll see you a bit later. I'm just gonna go get tidied up. We'll talk. We love each other. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, Frank, sometimes I think you're just a boy. You're always thinking of Voltron and that other one with the lions. As you've seen in this episode of Life Back Australia, which is all about this little fella, the bread clip, you can not only do a lot with it, but it could save your life. So I think there's something in that for all of us. So I hope you enjoyed the episode and you'll stock up on these. I'm actually selling them, so get in touch. Welcome. Today we're looking at personalized writing prompts for you. So let's check them out and you can get started. Your mother calls and says she has an STI and you should get yourself checked. You won't believe what happens next. What are you going to make of that, my friend? Hey guys, Bushman here. Tactile field assault and defense. Okay, let's go. Freeze. Bring it in. Fire back. Fire once. Fire. Turn. Swizzle. Kick in. Leg flip. Leg flip around. Come on. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, this one seems to be in the same sort of vein, so I'll jump in. Your mum calls and tells me she has an STI and I should get myself checked. I ask if she had called the rest of the team so they can also get checked because they also slept with your mother. You won't believe what happens next. Running along the same sort of theme still? Let's jump in. Your dad rings your uncle and tells him your mum has an STI and he should get checked, along with the rest of the family. You won't believe what happens next. Oh. Back against the wall. Down. Fire out. Get a good shot. Down. Gracie, you're ruining the video. Oh, another one about your mum, apparently. Your sweet mum visits your best friend in prison, sits down with him and says, I've got a message for C Block, and it's not good news. Your mum gets up to leave after a short conversation, then turns back to your friend and says, "Don't forget to get the nurse to check you over too." You won't believe what happens next. Last one. Oh yeah, it's got your mum in it. You're watching cams on Pornhub and you realise your mum's still on shift. So you go upstairs and watch the action live. You won't believe what happens next. Oh, what do you make of all that? You'll have to piece that together and see what you come up with. Good luck.
Just kidding, honey. Just kidding. Don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry, honey. Come on. Daddy give you Nana. Daddy give you Nana. Yeah. Don't cry. Don't cry. Yay! That's it. Have a Nana. Oh. Tactile. Feel so. Fight. Stay. Watch out how to get out of work. Guaranteed success. This method works every time. Guaranteed. I'm not saying there's not going to be ramifications, but it's worthwhile knowing this in case you need an excuse to get out of work, and it's important. So keep watching, and I'm going to show you how to get out of work every single time. It's a classic technique. I learned it off my father, and he learned it off his father before him. And it's sort of a family tradition that as we accrue time off, if we run out of excuses, we run out of dead grandparents and so forth, we use this tactic. And it can work not once, but every time. Okay, so here it is. You get some laxatives. You take some laxatives, swallow the laxatives, and then shit yourself at work.
That's right. I'm being an idiot, aren't I?